good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching my webinar. So today I'm doing something special on LinkedIn I have really never done, and that is I'm going to actually teach a webinar that I taught this Saturday and got a great response. So I thought it was only fair to share it with my community on LinkedIn. So today I'm going to walk you through how to land six-figure job offers. So I hope you had a great weekend. As always, let me know who you are, introduce yourself in the comment section, and tell me a little bit about yourself, what you're looking for. Would you love to land six-figure job offers? Let me know in the comment section. Let's see if I'm even live on LinkedIn. Yes, we are. Great. So if you are tuning in, welcome, and welcome to my segment. So today I am doing something special for you all, which is my webinar that I did on Saturday. Felt the need to come on here and teach it to everybody. So welcome. Feel free to drop your introductions in the comment section. So let's begin because I have a lot of stuff that I want to cover today. So let's begin. So today's webinar, I'm going to teach you how to land six-figure job offers in as little as 60 days or less. Okay, so does this sound like you? Let me know in the chat, let me know in the comment section if any of this sounds like you. You have tweaked your resume multiple times and you're still getting rejected. You're hearing the words, "We have selected another candidate." How many times have you heard this? That we are going with another candidate. Words are tumble out of your mouth as you desperately try to convince the hiring manager that they should hire you. How many times have you gone those interviews and trying to desperately convince them that they need to hire you? You're lowering your salary expectations when HR or recruiters ask you what's your salary expectation out of fear of being overlooked. You quickly adjust your salary expectation and you actually lower it just so you be considered for the interview and the job offer. You know that you deserve to make more money. You deserve to get paid for what you bringing to the table, your talent, the job you can do, the excellent work you're doing. You know you deserve to make more money for your skills and talents, and you don't know how to position yourself so that you get that more money in salary. The more action you take in your job search, the more confused you're getting as those rejections keep coming in, or you're not even landing interviews as you're applying to jobs, right? You just want someone to tell you what to do so you can speed up your results. So if any of this sounds like you, let me know in the chat. Okay, let me know in the chat if any of this resonates with you. Okay, so do you want to make more money? Who here is ready to make more money in their career? Let me know in the comment section. Who here is ready to really make this happen? Who is ready to make six figures in the career? Because I'm here to tell you it's possible. It is so possible, and that's what I'm going to teach you today. So sounds like me. Yes, sounds like me. Yeah. So now tell me if you want to make more money. Let me know in the comment section if you want to make more money. You want to have a six-figure career. You want to land high-paying salary jobs. Because if this sounds like you, here's probably what is happening. I know many of you fear that this is not possible, that you're not the lucky one. Everyone else is lucky. Everyone that's landing those high-paying salary jobs. You know, your friend messages you, or somebody on LinkedIn announces that they landed a dream job, and you're sitting there wondering, oh, they're the lucky one. I'm never the lucky one. Fears creep up, right? doubts start to come in, doubting your own ability, doubting that you have everything it needs, right? Having low confidence, not confident that you can land those six-figure salary jobs or higher salary. It doesn't have to be six-figure. It depends on where you are in your career. You feel the need that, then when the doubt and fear start to creep in and we have low confidence, then we also start to get this feeling that maybe we're lacking something. Maybe we're not good enough. Maybe we need to go get another degree. Maybe we need to go get more credentials, right? Certifications. And I'm here to tell you that's not the case at all, because I was one of these people as well. So the good news is you are in the right place today. You're here, and I'm going to show you exactly how to leverage your existing experience. You don't need to go get, common three mistakes people make when it comes to landing higher paying salary is they think that, they need to get an expert in resume writer and hire a resume, and then still keep getting rejected, right? But it's not 100% all about the resume. Some people it's like, okay, let me apply to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of jobs and praying and wishing that one of them will work out. And then the third mistake people are making is they feel that they're lacking something, so they need to go and upgrade their skills. So a lot of people feel that the only way they can actually land six-figure salary jobs or high-paying salary jobs and build a six-figure career is that they need to go and get more credentials. And that is not true at all. You don't need to go invest any money in getting any credentials right now to land a higher paying salary job. Some of you probably don't even know me and you're like, well, why should we trust you? Who are you? And why should I even trust you? So here's why you can trust me. Number one, I'm actually an HR expert with 15 plus years of experience. I think I'm probably even have close to 20 years of experience in HR. I have 15 plus years of hiring experience. I have built recruitment processes for so many companies. I have built hiring processes. I have done hiring in every type of industry out there. Okay. As long as I've been in HR, that's how long I've been a career coach as well. So career coaching isn't something new that I've been doing. It's actually something I've been doing for years and years and years. And I'm proud to say I've helped so many people land their dream jobs and make more money in their career. Like I'm talking about in the last 15 years, probably thousands and thousands of people. And, I've been an entrepreneur since 2008. I've been featured in the Globe and Mail multiple times, Wall Street Journal. I had a radio segment on Voice of America. I've been on many, many, many podcasts. I won awards as well. And the biggest takeaway is that I'm a thought leader here on LinkedIn. I have a huge follower base, 55,000 followers, and close to 29,000 connections. So this is why you can trust me. If you don't already know me, if you're not already following me, hit the follow button right now on LinkedIn so you can get content. You can read my content as well and read my recommendations from many clients as well that have worked with me. Okay. And also something personal that I sometimes really don't share is that 2008 is when my father died in September through 2018. I got really clear, started sitting there and wondering and asking myself, what do I want? And one thing got really clear was I just don't want to work. I want my life to mean something. I want to make an impact. I want to make a huge impact before I die. Before I die, if I die tomorrow, I want complete strangers to say, she changed my life. Her content changed my life. Her teachings changed my life. Her webinars changed my life. Her coaching changed my life. Like I want to make a big impact. And also I am on a mission, and my mission got very clear when my dad died. Being in HR, I see so many things. And one of the things I always saw was so many candidates underselling themselves, undervaluing themselves, and then ending up in, low paying salary jobs or in jobs that just didn't match the true ability. So that became my mission. And that's what I've been doing since 2018. My mission is to help career professionals build those six-figure careers, one that's truly happy and fulfilled from the inside out. Because guess what? We spend 40, 60, 40 to 60 hours per week at work. And we need to make sure we are happy at work, in our jobs, right? When we're not happy and fulfilled in our career, it impacts our mental health. It impacts our emotionally impacts us. We bring that into our personal lives. It's impacting our personal lives, our home, everything. Okay. So how to get the most out of today's masterclass LinkedIn is close all distractions, close all your windows and distractions, and really be present here today and listen and take notes. So by the end of today, you will know 3 mistakes you are making, which I already covered, how to position yourself as the go-to talent so the companies are calling you for interviews, how to calculate and put a dollar value on your expertise and double to even triple your salary all within 60 days or less, how to command employers to pay you exactly what you want every single time, how to access the hidden job market where 80% of all available jobs exist right now, this very minute. Jobs, just not job postings, 80% available jobs never make it to job postings. They get filled before there was even a need to post it. How to make sure your resume lands in front of the right people, HR recruiters, and they call you instantly for interviews. How to optimize your LinkedIn profile so we convert it to job lead. I call it job lead magnet, so that recruiters and HR can find you, contact you directly on LinkedIn for job opportunities, even hiring managers. 90% of recruiters actually turn to LinkedIn when when they're looking for talent. And this is another way. LinkedIn is one of the best tool to accessing the hidden job market. So I have a question for you. When looking for your next job opportunities, especially the high-paying salary jobs, where do you look? Let me know in the comment section. Where do you look? So yeah, when looking for job opportunities, typically everyone's doing the same thing. We turn to LinkedIn, we turn to Indeed, we turn to job boards. How many of you are sending connection requests to HR recruiters on LinkedIn? How many of you are messaging HR recruiters for job opportunity on LinkedIn but barely get a response? They ghost you, right? How many are you reaching out to employees that work at companies you want to and asking for referral? How many of you guys even asking for informational interviews or coffee chats? Let me know in the comment section. Yeah, so LinkedIn, coffee chats, right? But that's the number one mistake you're making when looking for six-figure job offers, six-figure job salaries, right? That's the mistake, because solely relying on job boards is the number one mistake you're making. It's why it's hindering your results in your job search, as well as finding high-paying salary jobs, right? And you've already noticed that looking at job boards, LinkedIn, DMing recruiters and stuff, that's not working. You are missing out on 80% of all available jobs. Research shows this over and over and over. 80%, up to 80% of all available jobs are in the hidden job market. Hidden job market just simply means these are jobs that are available and they get filled before company even had a need to post it. So because they got filled, they didn't need to post it, right? And this, I'm going to show you how to access this. You are only, when you're applying to jobs online and job boards, you're only accessing 20% of all available jobs. Think about that for a moment. When you're only solely relying on job boards, Indeed and LinkedIn, and reaching out to HR recruiters, you're only tapping into 20% of the job market. And also, when you're applying to jobs online, you're not alone. You're not the only one. Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of individuals are applying to the same job as you. Competition is really high. So when we're applying to jobs online, here what happens. Your resume goes into an ATS, and you're now sitting in a pool of other candidates. Research shows that you only actually have 8.3% chance of actually landing a job interview from one single job posting. The odds are already against you, meaning 91% of the time, you're not going to land an interview. And more companies are using a system called ATS, Applicant Tracking System. And let's be frank, I worked in HR, I've implemented these systems, I've rolled out these systems, I've used these systems. These systems are designed to actually screen resumes, and they're designed to screen out unqualified candidates. That's what they're there for. And on one aspect, it also operates as a database, as a file cabinet, digital file cabinet, where all resumes get stored. And now when companies are receiving hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of resumes per one job app posting, they can't interview all candidates. And also humanly, it's not possible to screen manually every single resume. I've done manual screening, by the way, and it's a lot of work. So hence technology, ATS, right? And ATS just makes HR and recruiters' life easier in sense of it's just, based on the credentials, that criteria that we will set, it will gather all the resumes and sort it out. Some of the applicant tracking systems even rank candidates. And since the companies can't interview everybody, the candidates that are ranking higher, like the top 10 or top 20, is the ones that HR and recruiters are going to first talk to, right? And mostly what ends up happening is out of the 20, some of those candidates are going to move into the interviews to the next phase and so on. It's just humanly not possible for companies to interview every single person that applies. And not every single person that applies is qualified to do the job, right? So now you know what you're doing wrong. Why you're not landing interviews is because you're solely, like, the system is already kind of against you. So for you to land interviews, you have to be the 8.3%. And how do you do that? So now on the flip side, I want you to imagine. Now imagine being the one that companies want. You are sought out by companies. You are wanted. Companies want you, higher managing wants you. They're chasing you because they really, really want you, right? And this is so possible. And guess what? And they're willing to pay you top dollars just to get you. Some of you might be sitting thinking they're, nice dream, but it's not the reality. But it is your reality, and it can be your reality. Just like my clients. My clients are just career professionals just like you. Just like you. Nothing special. It wasn't that by luck they landed these jobs. So first of all, don't get discouraged by the numbers I just talked about. Like, you're going to failing 91% of the time when you're applying to jobs online. Because you will see today when I'm in this webinar that I'm teaching, and through my client success stories, you can learn how to land interviews from both of the job markets, from the job postings as well as the hidden job markets, and speed up your job search by 100 times speed up in a matter of days, right? And you can also land high paying salary jobs. You can double or triple your salaries as little as 60 days. Take client A, for example. My client A, she went from being in a role that was paying her $52,000 to landing a director level role, paying her $128,000. That's six figures. She nearly tripled her salary, base salary, all within 35 days. Client B, my client, was a newcomer to Canada and he was facing rejection simply for not having Canadian experience. He went from survivor job and rejections to landing multiple job offers to landing a job that's paying him $130,000. He achieved this all matter of 45 days. And this can be you too. These are just individuals, career professionals just like you. And I'm going to tell you exactly how they did it today. Okay? So it's not your fault. First thing first, I want to say it's not your fault. Now you know why you're not landing a job or job interviews and job offers, but it's not your fault. Because we've never been taught how to position ourselves, how to come across as experts. We have not been taught how to actually market ourselves, how to sell ourselves. But when you learn how to sell, how to position yourself, how to market yourself, how to ace those interviews, how to convert those interviews into job offers, you will land interviews. You will land job offers, not just a job offer. You will land multiple job offers and get paid top dollars. So do you want to make more money in your career? Do you want to triple your salaries? Do you want to land six-figure salary jobs or salary offers, right? Do you want to build a successful six-figure career? And I want you to know something. There are companies out there that are looking for talent and they're willing to pay top dollars to get top talent. So the goal here is we want to position ourselves as go-to talent, the top talent. And we want to align ourselves with companies that will pay us top dollars. We don't want to align ourselves with companies that believe in lowballing candidates, that believe in that they want top talent, but they don't want to pay them that price. We don't want to align ourselves with those companies. We don't even want to speak with those companies. We don't even want to entertain those companies. They don't deserve our energy. And when we recognize that, we now make space and we are making space to allow and attract companies that will pay us top dollars. So how to get paid what you're worth? Typically speaking, from my experience in 15 years in HR and hiring, as well as a career coach, many are not even aware of how much they are truly worth. They don't. And they actually don't even put a dollar value on themselves. I was one of those people. I'll be very honest. I will openly admit that even me as a career professional, that was me too. But I quickly learned in working in HR, because I had so much access to the information. So I was that person that didn't know my dollar value in the beginning of my career, but right away quickly I learned, and it made all the difference to landing high-paying salary jobs. Even now as a consultant and coach, I command premium price. I'll be very open. I went from, even as a consultant and coach, I went from $50 an hour to now charging $500. And I'm going to show you exactly what to do. I'm going to show you exactly what I do with my clients that has helped them double to triple their salaries all less than 16 days. You don't need to go get another degree. You don't need to go get another certification. You don't need to invest money in all this. What you need to do is invest in knowing the strategy to a proven blueprint strategy that will speed up your results and land you high paying salary jobs as little as 60 days, right? And the number one mistake you're making when it comes to putting a dollar value on you is you're relying on the market rate. You think the market rate is your rate. That is not true at all. Market rate does not equal to your dollar value. So the mistake many career professionals make is they think that they rely on the market rate and that's all they're commanding. That's actually how you're getting underpaid. So number one step to take before we begin our job search is we need to put a dollar value on ourselves. We need to put a dollar value on those powerhouse our brain, which is the unique thing. Companies are profiting from your brain every single day. Every single day. But you're not profiting from your brain. Companies are profiting from your zone of genius. Every single day. Every single day, you are at work and the genius in you is coming out in that work and companies are benefiting from it. But you are not even aware what that genius looks like. Working as a career professional, I can tell you, every single person I've spoken to think their zone of genius is that they're problem solvers or that they have this credential, they have this many years experience, and that's not it. That's not your zone of genius. Your zone of genius isn't your credentials or your skills. Your zone of genius is something you're so exceptionally great at, but you haven't taken the moment to actually realize what that is because you're too busy working, and you're relying on job boards and just the market rate to define you. But that's not true at all. And that's how you're getting underpaid as well. If you want to identify what your zone of genius looks like and how to capitalize on it, I actually have a separate strategy webinar that's just 30 minutes where you can learn. Okay, I'm going to drop that link if you really want to learn how to identify your zone of genius. You can take my 30-minute webinar that's only around identifying your zone of genius. I will drop that into the comment section. Okay. Lastly, talent. Now, the true definition of talent is your natural ability, your gift. This is something we're all born with, and this is something as we grow and as we get more experience and all the different life experiences, there's also new gifts that get unlocked. So again, talent has nothing to do with your credentials or skills or experience. This is something you're just naturally gifted in doing. Many people are not even aware of this either. So because of these three things, because you're not aware of your superpower being your brain and how companies are benefiting, your zone of genius is what companies are benefiting every single day, and your talent companies are benefiting, because you don't know what this is, you're not putting a dollar value on it. Typically speaking, everybody relies on pay scales or salary guides, right? But pay scale and salary guides and any salary tool out there, they're only calculating based on experience, credentials, and skills. But that's just half of the equation, right? And also, pay scales and salary guides, they're just a generalized tool. They're just generalizing. It's like kind of like a benchmark or just a general guide, right? So market rate is just a general guide. There are companies that will pay under the market rate. There are companies who pay the market rates. And then there are companies who, it's not about the market rate. It's all about what the candidate is and what they're bringing. And what you are bringing is you are also bringing your superpower your brain. You're bringing your zone of genius, your unique talents, your gifts, your capabilities, and all that, right? But yet we fail to put a dollar value on this because no one taught us. No one taught us or educated us that we are more than our experience and contention and skills. We as individuals have all these that differentiates us from one another. No two people have the same brain. I'm a twin. Me and my twin sister don't have the same brain. We don't have the same talent. We don't have the same gift. We don't have the same capabilities. There might be some little bit similarities, but not at all. I'm a twin, and I can sit there and say, me and my twin don't have the same gifts and talents. And our zone of genius isn't the same thing. So no two people are the same. So how can you then say, let's go with the market rate and that's my price, right? If you're going to rely on the market rate, that's number one way of getting underpaid. It's why so many people get underpaid. So your talent, your brain, your zone of genius is equal to company profits. Companies are in the business to make money. They're in the business to make profits, but they can't do that by themselves. They need talent, right? Every company started from like a one-man or two-woman show, right? Startup companies, and then they started to grow. And as they started to get customers and sales, they realize as they want to grow more, they need to hire people, right? Talent. Companies are not hiring and just handing out jobs for charity. No one does that. They are hiring because they need talent to make the money for the business and profits. Companies are benefiting from you, from your brain, from your zone of genius, from your talent. But are you benefiting? How are you making that money, right? How many times have you felt that you were overqualified and you, Lord, maybe you removed your MBA, maybe you removed some experience out of your resume just so that you don't get overlooked. I've seen this happen so many times. Even when I'm coaching, people will remove their MBAs or some of their credentials or some of their experience because they don't want to come across that they want more money. Taking off your MBAs and credentials just to land job interviews. Whether you are underqualified or overqualified, the most important piece to landing job interviews and high paying salary jobs is that what you can do and the value you bring, what you can do for companies, how companies can benefit from you, what you're delivering to them every single day, your expertise, your talent, your brain, your zone of genius. Your talent, your brain, and your zone of genius and your experience can deliver to the company, right? Every single one of you is gifted. Every single one of you is unique. You have unique gifts. You have unique talents. Your brain is unique. And companies are benefiting every single day. But are you benefiting from this by putting a dollar value? So what we need to do is we need to leverage all this to landing high paying salary jobs, just like my clients have. These are real people, just like you and me, just like you, right? Doubled to triple their salaries all in matter of days. It didn't take them 4 months, 5 months, a year. No, my clients are landing high paying salary jobs, doubling and tripling their salaries. We're talking about days here, 20 days, 28 days, 30 days, 40 days, 35 days, 45 days, right? When my clients worked with me, they learned what their gifts and their talents truly were, and they leveraged that. I walked them through my career niching process. I walked them through my 5 phases of career niching, which then helped them achieve this. I helped so many career professionals just like you to double to even triple their salary. The power truly lies into identifying what your brain can do, your zone of genius, what your gifts are, and then we want to capitalize on them, put a dollar value on it. and we don't want to take a penny less because companies are profiting, companies are making millions of billions of dollars from our gifts and every single person that works for the company. But are you benefiting it? Are you capitalizing on it? Plus, you also end up working for amazing companies. Just like my clients, Amazon, Google, Deloitte, top companies, even the smaller guys. A lot of times people have a misconception that smaller companies don't pay a lot. No, there are some really great smaller companies that are paying great money to their employees because they value talent. So now you understand that just applying to jobs, postings, Indeed, and LinkedIn, you are wasting your time unless you are the lucky 8.3% that lands the job interview, right? Number 2, companies' budgets don't decide how much you should make. You decide. You decide, right? When we let the companies decide what to pay us, that is a surefire way to get underpaid for your talents, your brains, your capabilities, your zone of genius, right? Number 3, not having a job search strategy. It's the actual top reason why so many individuals struggle in the job search and struggle to land high-paying salary jobs because they don't have a strategy that goes beyond applying to jobs online, asking for informational interviews, and coffee chats. Now you understand. Oh, it's the same thing. Now, when we let companies decide what to pay us, here's what happens. So this year, this post went viral. So I don't know if you saw this post earlier this year, but what this individual said was the truth, though. This happens every day where candidates will say one price, but the company may had a different budget. But because you said 85, like this candidate said 85, but the company's budget allowed it almost up to 130. So this candidate could have got 130 or even more. I was speaking to this other individual who reached out to me. And in the interview, when the salary question came, this individual asked what's their budget, and the company said $50. They didn't tell her the truth because let's face it, as human beings, we're always looking for deals and bargains, right? There's just something in us that makes us do that. So this individual told the company, okay, $50 an hour. Yeah, that's great with me. Then when they offered her a position, it was at $50. She started to work with this company, and 4 months into her position, she found out the company actually budgeted for the role for $65 an hour. Now she wants more money. And that's what she reached out to me for. We can't backpedal. The company didn't do anything wrong. Even in this situation, the company's not doing anything wrong. As much as people, when this post was posted and people were backlashing, the thing is, why backlash at something that's the truth? She's just communicating the truth that it's your responsibility to know what you're worth. And it's the truth. It's not the company's responsibility to tell you here's what your worth is, right? It's our responsibility to know truly what we are worth and not take a penny less, because there are companies out there that will pay you exactly what you want, even more. But then there's companies just like this that will lowball you too. If you said 85, they're like, sure, do 85, right? So let's not be this candidate that lowballs themselves, even if the company could have paid them more. One of my clients did this. HR told her like a very low salary, but when she met with the hiring manager and when the hiring manager asked her what she wants, she told him exactly what she wanted, like a range. And he loved her so much, like he wanted to hire her. He went and got her the salary she wanted, not what HR communicated to her. So when companies truly want you, they'll find a way to make it happen. It's not our responsibility to work with companies' budgets. It's not our responsibility to know how they will make it happen. Someone really wants you on their team. They want you to work for their company. They will find a way to get you what you want. But you got to know what you want and not take a penny less. You truly need to know what you're truly worth. I can't stress this enough. Cannot. Okay, so this is why having a proven strategy is the key. Knowing what you bring to the table is the key. So, what is your strategy to landing six-figure job offers? What's your strategy to landing job offers? We touched on this. If your job search strategy is just have a resume and just apply to jobs online, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of jobs, applying to countless jobs, using LinkedIn to send HR and recruiter connection requests, asking for informational interviews and referrals, coffee chats, but it's not working, right? Don't you feel exhausted and tired from doing all these things that don't work? And it's why people end up having low confidence in themselves, is because you're doing everything that your search on Google told you to do. But here's the thing. Google is just giving general advice. It's not customized to you. It's not helping you figure out what you truly are gifted in, or what your zone of genius looks like, or what your talented is. It's just a general advice and tips, and everybody's doing it. And what happens when everyone's doing it? We all sound generic. But that doesn't have to be you. You don't have to be generic. So let's really learn how to job search that gets us results and gets us more money. So step 3 is job search strategy. To be successful in your job search, to land interviews, to land job offers, you have to have a game plan. I'm going to share you my proven strategy that is helping my clients over and over and over to make more money in their career, double and triple their salaries. I'm going to show you how to tap in to the hidden job market. I'm going to show you how to position yourself on the resume so you land interviews. So number 2 is get your resume in front of decision makers. Number 3, converting your LinkedIn profile into job lead magnet so you can land job interviews straight in your DMs on LinkedIn. You don't have to chase anybody. Become an interview closer. And number 4, become an interview closer who converts interviews into job offers. And we do this. So my clients that you saw getting all these results over and over, they're using my career niching process. So there are 5 phases to my career niching. Define your zone of genius. Brand yourself as a go-to talent, right? So number 1 thing we want to do is we want to identify what our zone of genius is, and then we want to define it. And we want to put a dollar value on it. And then we can go and brand ourselves on our resumes, writing our resumes, and writing a custom resume that really showcases us from that zone of genius and the premium price candidate, right? So becoming that go-to talent. We want to master the job market, understanding the pieces that make up the job market, right? The job market has 2 components that I just taught you this. There's a visible job market, which is a job posting, and then there's a hidden job market. Converting those interviews. Converting those interviews into job offers. And then speeding and 10 times your negotiating power with competing offers. So I walk you through how to do this. I taught my 5 phases to my clients. And what ends up happening is when my clients go through these 5 phases, at the end they land the job offers in a matter of days. But how many people know how to do any of these 5 steps? What would be the steps, right? A lot of people, I'm going to be very blunt and say you don't know how to do any of these 5 phases. Because if you did, you won't be struggling in your job, you won't be getting underpaid, you won't be struggling in your job search, right? And I can prove this. I told you earlier today that one of the best tools to accessing the hidden job market is LinkedIn. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to open your LinkedIn profile. I want you to go to your personal LinkedIn profile, your personal page. I want you to then scroll to the second box that says analytics. And then I want you to look at the number on the right side that says search appearance. Look at that number. What is that number? Type it in the chat, type it in the comments. The next number we want to look at is how many people has viewed your profile. And now the $1 million question is your search appearance number, people who viewed your profile, but how many people have contacted you for job opportunities on LinkedIn directly? So I'm going to show you my LinkedIn as an example. So here is my LinkedIn. I'm going to show you exactly me. Okay, so this is my LinkedIn profile. Okay, you can see it's me. This is where I want you to go to, the second box, which is analytics, right? You want to look at your search appearance number. And what you want to do is, I do a little demo. So click on this number, search appearance, right? Click on it. So search appearance number is not in real time. It will give you the time frame the data was collected from. So that's number one thing you want to look at. Then you want to look at keywords you were found by, right? So my keywords are working for me. So great. And number two thing you want to do is how many people viewed your profile. But if no one can find you, if recruiters can't find you in the searches, you are losing out on so many job opportunities. If no one is viewing your profile, you are losing out on opportunities. If someone has looked at your profile but didn't contact you, you are losing out on opportunities. Job opportunities, speaking engagements. I've been featured on Wall Street and the Globe and Mail. And guess what? I landed those opportunities with LinkedIn, right? So many of you are not even tapping into LinkedIn's true power and converting your LinkedIn profiles to be lead magnet, be a job lead magnet. And you're not optimizing your LinkedIn profiles to be search engine optimized SEO. You are leaving money on the table. You are leaving so many opportunities on the table. LinkedIn can be working for you every second. Every second, even when you are sleeping, it should be working for you. I've mastered LinkedIn and I'm making LinkedIn work for me every minute. And that's what you should be doing as well. So let me know what those numbers are for you, right? So my clients are converting their LinkedIn profiles to be job lead magnet, and they're landing opportunities. They're not just landing job opportunities. Some of my clients have landed speaking engagements, have been featured on media like Globe and Mail and all these other outlets. My clients are landing even speaking engagements. They're landing even consulting engagements. And they're making a side business. You as a career professional legitimately can get paid for your expertise as a consultant as well. So imagine getting job opportunities and opportunities just coming to you without you chasing. That's truly the power of LinkedIn. We are sitting on this power. You are sitting on this power, but you're not leveraging it. And this platform you are on can truly change your life and land you so many opportunities only if you knew how to use it correctly. I do. I've mastered LinkedIn. It's why I'm teaching so many people to do the same thing. What I am doing every single day, the last, I don't know how many years, is what I teach my clients to do over and over. This is how you land opportunities, right? So now let's follow the numbers. So let's recap what I taught you today. Number one, now you understand applying to job posts, Indeed and LinkedIn. Job postings, 91% of the time, you are not going to land job interviews. You only have 8.3% chance of landing an interview from a single job posting. Number two, letting the company decide how much to pay you is a surefire way to get underpaid for your talents, your brain, your capabilities, right? Number three, not having a job search strategy that goes beyond just applying to job postings. You are losing out on so many opportunities every single day. Lastly, you are not closing those interviews to land six-figure salary jobs. You have to be a closer. To land higher paying job offers, six-figure job offers, you have to plant the seed during the interviews. You have to plant the seed on your resume in the interviews that you are a premium candidate. It's no brainer that you are the only talent they need to hire, and you're going to come at a premium price. And as you are communicating this and in the interview, as you're talking and you're answering those interview questions, and as you ask questions in the interview, it should automatically, the hiring manager should be able to calculate money, because money talks. When they can calculate money, how much money they can make from you, you are going to get a job offer. I've had clients that walked out of the interview and 5 minutes later, they had a job offer. Some have got job offers on the spot. That's truly the power, right, of knowing how to market and sell yourself. But you can't position or market and sell yourself if you don't know what your zone of genius looks like. You don't know what your brain is capable of doing. You don't even know what your gifts are. Right? And also, interviews are the most crucial part of landing high-paying salary jobs. So many people take interviews so lightly. And I can speak from this as an HR expert. I've seen it happen so many times. So, but here's what the numbers could look for you. You could be the 8.3% that lands the interviews when they're applying to jobs online. You could be the less than 6% of people who make greater than 100K. Data shows that only 6% of career professionals are actually making six figures. That's a low percentage of people of actually making six figures. And now, more than ever, we need to make more money. Inflation rate has gone up, gas prices have gone up, interest rates have gone up, groceries have gone up, cost of living has gone up because of all this. But has your salary gone up? So more than ever, we need to be making more money. We need to be more than 6%. You need to be the 6% that makes $100,000 or more. Six figures. You want to build yourself as a six-figure candidate and a six-figure career. You can be the one that lands multiple interviews and job offers. You could be in the driver's seat and decide which offers to take, because when you have choices, you're going to make and negotiate the best deal for you. And that's what I promise my clients, is that when you work with me, I'm going to get you competing offers. I'm going to get you a high paying salary job as well. You're going to work for an employer that's amazing and a manager who's amazing, just right for you. You're going to be in the role that's just made for you and the company. You feel happy going to work, right? I've done this over and over and over and over. So my job search strategy, my signature strategy is called career niching strategy that I teach in my program called Go to Talent that has helped so many career professionals just like you double to triple their salaries and be in the dream jobs, working for the dream employers and managers and feeling happy and fulfilled every single day when they go to work. And they did this all in few days, less than 60 days. They didn't have to go get another certification. They didn't have to go get another degree or an MBA. They learned to leverage their existing experience. They identify what their zone of genius looked like. They identify and they built their brand on that. They became the go-to expert. And so can you. Now, the $1 million question I have for you is, do you know how to make these numbers work for you? Do you know how to land those high-paying salary jobs? So you are the 6% that makes the 100K. You're not surviving on paycheck to paycheck. You are financially stable and free, and you have financially freedom, right? Financial freedom. So 99% of the time people fail simply because they don't have a strategy and they don't execute. You can learn, but if you don't know how to execute, you're not going to be successful, right? People fail because they don't know how to execute their plan that will get them results. Or you, like, for example, you attended this webinar today, you're learning, but do you know how to do what I'm saying? And if you don't, I would love to invite you to apply to my program, Go to Talent. Okay. In the Go to Talent, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to help you get competing offers through my career niching strategy. Career niching, if you want to recession proof your career, you want to make more money, you want to land 6-figure salary jobs, you want to build a 6-figure career, then we got a career niche. Because richness is in niching. Experts get paid more than generalists. Experts get paid more than jack of all trades. And we're going to do this. I'm going to walk you through my 5 phases career niching. Number 1, defining your zone of genius. In this phase, we're going to work together to identify what your zone of genius looks like so that you are positioned as the go-to talent, so you land interviews as well as competing job offers. Number 2, in this phase, which is called number 2 phase, is brand as a go-to talent. In this phase, I'm going to position you as the go-to talent in your field, in your domain, with your crafted branding positioning from your resume, from your LinkedIn profile, from cover letters, but at a premium price, premium candidate. Number 3 phase is mastering the job market. In this phase, I'm going to give you my proven methodology to successfully navigating the different components of the job market so that you land job interviews, speeding up the process 10 times. Number 4 phase is converting interviews to competing job offers. In this phase, you are going to receive my proven framework for converting job interviews into job offers, so you land competing job offers and those high-paying salary jobs. Lastly, step 5, 10 times your negotiating power with competing offers. In this phase, you will be in the position of choice, having multiple job offers. Go to the expert negotiating secrets framework to negotiating a higher base salary and total compensation package. That's where you're going to get. So if you're ready to make this change, then apply to my program today. Applications are open. I'm accepting applications. So apply today to my program. And in 60 days or less, I guarantee you, I'm going to help you land competing job offers. You're going to land multiple job offers. You are going to land your dream job all in 60 days, and you're going to double or triple your salaries. So applications are now being accepted. I dropped the link to my program. If you truly want to land more money, make more money in your career, and you want to build a six-figure career as well, a successful one, then this program is for you. Just imagine working in any of these top companies. My clients are landing jobs in these companies. Okay? Real people just like you, ordinary people just like you. They're just like you. They were also struggling just like you. Working with me, joining my program, they got results. People were landing offers even in 5 minutes within the interview. I've helped so many people land six-figure salary jobs, hundreds and hundreds of career professionals, increasing their salaries 50%, 60% to 200%. Like, it's not, some people can say, oh, it's a miracle. I guess it is, because miracles do happen. The miracle is that I have a proven blueprint strategy that just goes beyond resumes and cover letters. My career niching strategy is what's helping my clients double and triple their salaries in less than 60 days. I am helping career professionals and change their lives. I want to do the same for you, because you deserve to make more money. You do. My promise to you when you join my program and you apply to this program, my promise to you is I'm going to land you competing job offers with high paying salaries. I'm going to help you be in the competing offer energy. When you have competing offers, you're going to be more confident. You're going to negotiate harder for yourself. You're going to ask for more. You're going to pick the best role for you. You're going to be in a position to pick the best employer to work with. You're going to be in a position to pick the best manager to work under, because you're going to have options. Thank you so much for tuning in to my webinar. I know this was a little bit longer than my usual segments. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. I've dropped the link. I invite you to apply to my program today. And let's get you into those high-paying salary jobs, because you deserve it. You deserve to make more money. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hope this teaching today, the training I did today, I hope it benefits you. I hope it benefits even one person, because if it benefits even one person, I did my job today. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for listening to me. And I hope this truly makes an impact in your life. And those that can run with this, go get them. But if you need help implementing what I just taught you today, reach out to me, apply to my program, and I can show you exactly what to do. And I will be with you every step of the way until we land what you want. So that's a wrap. Thank you so much. Until next time. Bye for now.